I don't want to cry. You see the likes of Mihlale, Glowwies, Honor Olifant, all small stuff and whatever. People are living off of this platform. And in my brain, in my mind, I was a failure, right? I have been on autopilot since my pregnancy, and I needed a break. Certain people were looking at my content, and I felt like I needed to restrict myself, but right now I don't care. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If it's your first time seeing my pretty little face, my name is Molebogeng Zigana, and here on the YouTube streets I go by Glow. Hey, MUA. Hi everyone, if you're new, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. I promise you, you're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be some realness. It's gonna just be a good time. So do hit the subscribe button and let me know in the comments if you felt like I gave what I was giving. Because big energy is out. Next thing I don't deliver. Let me know down in the comments below after you have subscribed. To all my regulars, all my day ones since the A1. Hi, Glowwies! I hope you guys are doing great and you guys are excited to see me back on these streets. So in today's video, guys, I don't want to lie, we're gonna get real, we're gonna get vulnerable, we're gonna get raw and just talk about where I've been, why I decided to take the hiatus, and where my mental state has been. It's not gonna be too emotional, I'm hoping, but also I'm on wine. So disclaimer, if you're seeing my lazy eye, just roll with it. But let's get into it. So let's just get into it, right? But before anything else, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has reached out to me and told me like, yo babes, we miss you on the Red app. Because I think when you don't grow on this app, you forget the little people that actually subscribe to you because they enjoy you, they enjoy your personality, they enjoy your content, that those, no matter how few it may seem, those people actually miss you. And I just want to say thank you to you guys. And I'm back. And listen, I feel like I am in the best place, like the best place that I've been in terms of like my mental state and where I am in terms of like navigating my life. So I won't take it back to when I started this channel, because for me, when I started YouTube, it was mostly because honestly guys, I just loved the platform. I loved what it stood for. I loved that everybody was able to express who they were, the passions that they had, and it was a good time. It didn't have a dollar sign to it, or like a rand sign, because I'm not South Africa guys, why keep working more America. But yeah, there was none of that. So at that time I didn't take this platform to that degree, right? But fine, life happened, life progressed. I went from living in Johannesburg and doing whatever, and then to moving back home, right? Then I moved back home. I was creating content here and there, but I was just living my life. There was no thought process, there was nothing. And then I got together with my partner, and still the same thing. Content was just about, capturing moments and then just posting them so that I can reflect back on them. But at some point on this journey, right, and this is going to factor into like my mental health and stuff, at some point on this journey my mind switched, because you see the likes of Mihlale, Glowwies, Honor Olifant, all small stuff and whatever. People are living off of this platform, and you've been on it longer than them. But at the time when you got on it, it's just like, it was just the memories thing, it was just the vibes thing, right? Because life was happening, you had other means of income and all of these other things, right? So at some point, my brain was just like, try, give it your all to kind of like make this platform work for you so that you can see an income out of it, right? Didn't work out. It didn't work out. And in my brain, in my mind, I was a failure, right? So I was just like, okay, this platform, let me not take it with that mindset of like making money and progressing it to a certain degree, right? But let me take it as just like I'm storing memories, because around that time, to be honest with you guys, right? Let's sit because I don't want to cry. Around that time, I got pregnant when I was having this kind of like thought process. I got pregnant. And hi, how are you? I am the one person that will tell you the ultimate truth about my pregnancy experience. And baby, I stand by this, it wasn't cute. Watch those videos and see who you're looking at now to that person. Look at the person before that. Oh, baby. Three different people. Three different people. And I went through a lot at that time. So I got into a very serious relationship where I knew, mind you, when I started YouTube, a lot of people don't know this. The time when I started YouTube, I was in a relationship. And it was a serious relationship at the time, but I knew it wasn't the relationship for me. But that's a story for a different board. Like, that's a story for a different time. That's a story for when I have a podcast, because I can go in and in and in. But anyway, so then I got back into a very serious relationship where I knew like me and this person are committed to one another. And guess what? Woo! A little human being, which we planned for, shame. I will never say that my child was like a shock factor. He wasn't. We spoke about it, and we all know what happens when people are like, sure, we can do it. So nobody was shocked by anything. So then I got pregnant, and around that time, like, for me, pregnancy rocked me. It rocked me. So a lot of my brain was just focused on just carrying this human being, birthing this human being. And in the background, this is also one of the conversations that one day, if God wills, I will have a podcast to talk about this. A lot of things were happening in the background that were not making me feel loved. And it has nothing to do with my husband, but by the way, loved, accepted, and seen for the person that I am and the heart that I have, right? So fine, went through all of that, and YouTube then became truly and honestly documenting the journey with my child. Like, as much as pregnancy was what it was, I love being a mom. I love being my baby's mom. And like, literally, when my son speaks of me, he takes like ownership of me. It's not just mom, it's my mom. When my son says, if you ask my son who's that, he will tell you it's my mom. So I have loved being my child's mom. I still love it every day. He's like literally 4 now. So he is a whole functioning human being. But I went through pregnancy, and YouTube became a documentation thing and all of these other stuff. And then I think it was 2023 when I saw that, and it just dawned on me like, I have been, guys, I don't want to cry. I have been on autopilot since my pregnancy till, like, I don't want to lie, 3 weeks ago. I have been on autopilot. I have been on survival mode. I have been on just like existing, because there were so many things that I didn't notice were actually affecting me mentally. I know there have been videos here and there that I recorded where I was having meltdowns about my body, and just like trying on clothes has become such a big thing. And that was like, as much as in a video, in a vlog, you saw like 3 minutes, or that's at most, or like 2 minutes of it. I need you guys to understand that was my mental state 24/7. Not just about my weight, but a lot about like who I am, a lot about like what is like my future, a lot about like the person that I was when I was 19, 20, and the person that I am right now. It's not gelling. What is the disconnect? What's happening that I'm not getting? So for the longest time, I was on autopilot, and I just did everything to exist. Not to say, right, there were no joyful moments in the process. There were joyful moments. I got to celebrate my son saying mama for the first time, walking for the first time. I got to celebrate getting married. I got to celebrate moving into like this the not this house, the first house that we did the housewarming at with my husband, and all of these things. There were happy moments, but looking back, I wasn't me. I was the me in that moment that needed to show up, but like I was not me. And realizing, like ever so recently, that I muted myself a lot in terms of my personality, even what I used to showcase here on this platform. Guys, I love, and it's gonna sound weird, right? Because people are gonna be like, oh, that sounds very alcoholic. Yasela. I drink alcohol. It's fun for me. I love to dance. I love being in a club and I love dancing. I love those things. I love just having conversations not relating to marriage. Like, I will literally put a pew pew to my head if you tell me like I need to spend 2 hours talking about marriage. I love it. It's blissful. It's whatever. But like, for the longest time, I missed the person I was outside of like my marriage, outside of being a mom. I know it like maybe just seems like I'm rambling, but guys, I'm literally bearing my heart to you guys. So for me, I feel like I lost, and a lot of people don't want to like admit this. Like as women, we lose a lot to marriage. We sacrifice a lot to parenthood. We sacrifice so many things. I lost so much of me to the point where I was the biggest size I've ever been in my life. You know, when you're buying clothing and you're just like, damn, how did I even get here? And it's not even about the size. It's about the fact that even your clothing choices are saying that you don't rate yourself. That is how I got. And I needed a break. I needed a break and I needed to reconfirm. I needed a factory reset. Because at some point it came a thing of just like, I'm my husband's wife. At some point it became, I'm Nilo's mom. But guys, like, if you sit down and actually have conversations with me, there's so much that I want to accomplish in life. And I'm already, bear in mind, 31. And I haven't accomplished those things. And don't think like I'm not aware of it, right? Because realistically, I am. I'm aware that the dreams that I set for myself when I was 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, I am not pursuing them because I am just in a dark place. Now you can see me, right? You're seeing my flaps. You're seeing this. You're seeing all of that because I don't care, because one thing I know is that I am a fine babe. Now I sound like Sophiology, but still, like, I am awakening to myself, to tell you guys the truth. I'm literally waking up to myself, and I will attribute this simply to, don't want to lie, to TikTok, right? So when I stopped making long form content, I did short form content on shorts here on YouTube, right? But there you don't really have to talk, you just have to pick a trending song, whatever, and do all of those other things. But when I decided to like look into the platform of TikTok, and I started posting the same type of content that I would post on my shorts, no? It wouldn't do that well. But when I would talk and voice out my opinions, when I would talk and tell you about like my thoughts, my mindset, because one thing about it, guys, and because we're like two besties on a video call, right? Guys, I'm a yapper. I have an opinion on everything. To the point where if you tell me, Joe, babe, or like your friend, did you see this car crash that happened here and there and there and there? I can create a scenario. Does it mean I'm mental, perhaps? But I am a yapper like that. And I saw that to some degree when it came to my YouTube, I just felt like I couldn't, simply because certain people were looking at my content and I felt like I needed to restrict myself. But right now, I don't care. I don't care about anybody's perception of me. And this came with like, okay, this video is still gonna go up on TikTok, but I made a TikTok video where I spoke about, I have a series on TikTok that's called Things I'm Learning to Love About Myself in My 30s. And about 2 weeks ago, I realized one thing that I'm actually learning to love about myself is that in my 30s, guys, I'm just learning to love me. I know it sounds weird. I'm learning to love myself. I'm learning to love myself in my flaws. I'm learning to love myself in my wins. I'm learning to love myself in my losses. I'm learning to love myself in my embarrassing moments. I'm just learning to love the person that I am becoming. Am I late to the party? Perhaps. But now I am learning to like really and genuinely just love the woman that I'm becoming. And the woman that I'm becoming encapsulates. Is that the word? I don't know. But it consists, the woman that I'm becoming consists of so many things, right? I'm not just a wife. I'm not just a mom. I'm not just a person who loves beauty. I'm not just a person who's a yapper. I have many layers to who I am, and I love them. I love them like so much, okay? And this is why I feel like with this round of YouTube, right, with the content that I'm going to release now, I am challenging myself. I'm challenging myself in my editing. I am challenging myself in like the type of content that I release. I am challenging myself in who I show up to be for myself every single day. Guys, I love makeup and I love doing makeup and I love how I look with makeup on. But there'll be times where I'm just like, this is tiring. I don't want to do makeup. Like, I want to show up where, why is it that I'm buying a tinted foundation, but I can't wear it on days when I'm casual? Because I'm just like, ew, I love my makeup. I love my face without makeup. No, I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I know how to do a 1, 2, 3 so that my face looks refreshed, my face looks whatever. But because I am lazy, and that's like the journey that I've been on since I've stopped posting long form content, is like speaking to my actual self. Do I know who I am fully and completely? No. But like, I know certain things about myself that I feel like I've been depriving you guys, and I've also been depriving my damn self, you know? So I hope you guys are excited for this journey, because I am. It's one of those journeys where I want to challenge myself. I want to be comfortable with myself. That's why I'm saying, like, next thing you blink, I have a podcast. And one thing about it, if I do decide, guys, to do a podcast, because I'm going to tell the truth. And those that catch the wound of that, those that catch that bullet, catch it, because and how you guys made me feel and how everything has been. They know when they know, because they stalk my social media. They will know. So in J, I'm just like, also, elephant in the room, I'm losing weight. I'm not looking slim, thick, I'm not looking whatever, but I'm at that place where we're gonna do fashion content. I'm not gonna care if you guys see that I have this. Guys, this is my baby. Say hi. Hello, baby. I have it. And then one thing funny, nah, what got me to that point where I was just like, yeah, man, I've been punishing myself for something. I was watching Kyra Omanik's video, and she was just like trying on jeans. I think she was at the Levi's store, if I'm not mistaken. She was just trying on jeans. Mind you, Kyra, not to discredit the work that she does in terms of working out, went under the knife for the waist, the booty, the shape, and everything else. And even in that space, she said, I don't care how my bum looks in these jeans. I'm gonna wear it because it makes me feel happy. I was like, say what? Say what? I was like, bed, because it does not matter. It's a mental thing. You need to get to a space where you are just like, you know what, I'm gonna learn to love myself, flaws and all. Flaws and all. But I won't lie, I am on a journey of losing a couple of inches. The girl is looking cute, the girl is looking sexy, the girl is very much rejuvenated and ready for the world that's to come. We're gonna do fashion content where you guys are gonna help me style outfits because I suck. I suck at it. I used to have a friend who could help me, but she just vanished. I wonder when I said we're gonna be truthful, she just vanished and said nothing. It's okay. You know what? In life, we live and we learn. And we experience. People are there for a season and then they jet out. You just have to accept it. And maybe also look into why people are just coming and disappearing in your life. Reflect. Take accountability. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah. I feel like I've told you guys everything that my brain has been thinking about. So now let's talk about what's gonna happen with the channel and what you guys must expect and all of those things. So in terms of the channel, guys, because I have been recording for the past month, this is what you must expect, right? I'm a yapper. So we're gonna do sit down videos just talking about anything and everything. Like whatever comes to my mind, baby, we're gonna talk about it. We might talk about it while we're getting our makeup down. We might talk about it while we're sipping on something cute. We might talk about it, but we're gonna just yap, right? And then you're gonna get fun vlogs, activity-filled vlogs, where I'm here, I'm there, I'm doing this, there's traveling, there's this, there's that, there's the... Because remember also, at this time, we're moving into the festive season, so hobbies, right? So you're gonna get all of those. And then I want you to prepare yourself mentally, spiritually, and physically. You're gonna have mundane vlogs. Vlogs where I'm just cleaning my house. Vlogs where I'm showing you guys the truth about after a fun 3 days, after a fun weekend, after whatever. This is what my week looks like as somebody who's just trying to make it in life. And that's just the truth. And then here and there we'll have fashion videos because you guys are gonna style me because I don't have any fashion sense in me. Like, I'm a very casual person. As you can see, I just have sweatpants and a bodysuit that is over the shoulder because I feel like in a little sexy, you know? And that's all I can give to the world. But we are gonna have those type of videos. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna talk. I wanna take you guys, especially you who's watching now, who got to this point, as like my friend, you know? As like, listen, I do have friends. They're very few, okay? But I do have them. Love my girls to the moon and back. You guys know them. They haven't changed. There hasn't been an up. There's been a down, but there hasn't been an increase in like friendship circles and stuff like that. But we're gonna just do that and just I want myself, you, and all of us to take this platform as like a good place to be women, to talk. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not gonna talk to you guys about spirituality necessarily because I have like a very... God has not called me to talk about my journey with him yet. I'm not quick to talk about the things that I'm getting from God and all of these other things because I understand that what he's saying is for me and for me alone because he's edifying me. It's not a platform yet. When he calls me to talk to you guys about that, we'll talk about it. But in reality, I'm sorry you guys are hearing dogs. People have dogs, cats, and all of these other things in my place, but it is what it is. So that's what's gonna come. I want you, when you are watching my channel, to feel like if you're my age and you're living the life that I'm living, to see yourself. If you're younger than me, I won't necessarily say aspire to live my life, because I know the shortcomings of my life. But if that's something that you want, maybe perceive it that way. But at the end of the day, I want us to be friends. I want us to chill. I want us to kiki in the comments and let's talk. Let's have a good time. Like right now, at this point in time, tell me the fact that you see my lazy eye spotted. Which one is it? Do you spot it? Do you see it? But anyway, it's just gonna be all of those things. And then once I am ready to take the leap, we're gonna do a podcast and we're gonna talk about like deep things that may need a paywall. Because but it is what it is, and that's what you guys must expect from this channel. I know I yapped a lot, I talked a lot about nothing, but I wanted to be, I could have come here to you guys with a face full of makeup, with notes written down, to just tell you guys, this is what I want to talk about, this is what I want to talk about, this is what I want to express. But I just wanted to be myself. I miss so much. You guys don't understand how much I down or watered down my personality, because I felt like I had people looking at me taking notes as to how they're gonna tell me, this is why you're not worthy, this is why you're not worthwhile, this is why. Sorry, I burped. But yeah, we're gonna have a good time, and I hope you're excited for this journey. And we'll just see how it goes. I love you guys ever so much. If you don't want to say anything, comment anything, just give me a little heart so that I know that you're there. Any color. But my favorite color is green. Is there a heart that's green? That's my actual favorite color. But like, yeah, leave it down in the comments below. And we're just gonna be on this journey together. So yeah, I hope I did not talk your ear off too much. But if you're here and you got this far, you know it's gonna be good times, it's gonna be fun times, it's gonna be all of these other things, because I'm awakening to myself, guys, and I'm learning to love the woman that I'm becoming. Am I the same person that I was in varsity? No. Am I the same person that I was when I was pregnant, getting married, and all doing all these? No. Am I this person right now? Yes. Let's all get to know this person, and we're gonna have honest opinions. Because why not? Any hotel here's a who. I love you guys so much. And if you got this far and you haven't yet subscribed, do hit the subscribe button as well as the post notification bell. I will recommend, if you got this far and you enjoyed me, go to my TikTok. I see Instagram, guys. I want to build my Instagram. I don't have the aesthetic for Instagram. So go to my TikTok so that you can see more of me. Subscribe to it. Let's talk. Tell me that you came from this video so that we can kiki and haha. And I will follow you back because I'm a good time. So yeah, I love you guys. Get ready. What's going to happen now? It's going to be vlogs. And then like a quick updated makeup video and all of those things. Because the girl has been recording. When I say come back to fight, I mean I came back to fight. Okay? Watch the whole video through. Increase that watch time so that we can get monetized. But I love you regardless. And I will see you guys next time. Don't forget, come on now. Makeup is not key to your beauty. It's merely glitter on a Mona Lisa. Bye!